a few things to talk about. So much has been going on this week with our new website, our new merch. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But y'all join us. Today, Heather and I, we finally figured it out, I think. You know how we always come in with our 2 or 3 cups of coffee? And we were sorting through all of our, we're trying to organize all of our Elvis stuff. Well, I should say Heather's collection, and I just look at it. And we found these giant tumblers that we bought. We got them last year.
Yeah.
And so I washed them. So now we have it'll hold a good 2 cups of coffee. Mine's this one.
Yeah, it holds a lot.
I know.
I didn't realize how much.
I put like half a pot in mine, and there's still half a pot left for Heather. So we've washed up, guys. So grab your giant coffee if you'd like to, and join us. Here's Heather's.
Yeah, mine's in honor of Elvis Week. So this is last year's Elvis Week tumbler. See, it says that Elvis Week on the back as well. Yeah, because we are in the serious countdown, y'all.
It's a month away. A month away. Can you believe it? I can't.
Let's see, 7, 14, 21.
I know.
22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, we are under 30 days. So literally 25 days and counting, we will be leaving for Memphis and for Elvis Week.
I can't believe it.
It's going to be here before we know it.
And I'm telling you what, guys, we're planning a lot of great things.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of things we can't talk about, but we're in the planning stages of possibly some really amazing Facebook Lives.
Yes.
So, but as always, we might go through that too today, just to give everybody, because we have so many new besties on here, and maybe you haven't followed us all these years on our Elvis Week extravaganzas, but we try to bring the Elvis fan experience to you guys, the fan perspective, you might say, and a lot of the things that you don't see, definitely if you're not there and you don't even see on the virtual. So we'll go through those and tell everybody a little bit about some of the lives that we do and all that good stuff. So, yeah, lots to talk about today. And, as always, they keep adding new guests to Elvis Week. And you all know, somebody close to Heather's heart has just been added. So I'm sure she's going to talk all about that here in a little bit. So new stuff's going on at Elvis Week. They keep adding stuff. We're adding stuff. It's so much fun. There's a lot of excitement around here, guys. So, yes. Hef, what are you up to?
Well,
it looks like you're studying hard on your phone.
Well, I'm just looking to make sure we're on and everything looks good.
I should try that too.
I was just trying to find a little few things that, yes, I wanted to talk about and stuff. So
I know. Let me double check that.
That's what I'm over here doing.
Okay. Well, I better double check too that we're live.
We are. Yeah.
Okay, we are. Okay, great. Well, we're on Facebook and YouTube. As always, we're trying to do that because Facebook is being crummy, and they take down live streams after 30 days. So, sometimes you want to go back and watch a little something. I know I do. I go back and watch stuff all the time. So we're over on YouTube as well. YouTube never takes it off. So if you miss something and you don't get to catch us live here, you can always go to the YouTube channel. It's Everything Elvis Entertainment. You can subscribe over there, and all of our lives. I'm even posting all of our old lives and stuff that I've pulled down from Facebook. And I'm telling you, we've got some gems from over the years. Yeah. Of some great concerts, great interviews, great convos, panels, reaction videos, you name it. So, and it dates back several Elvis weeks. Because as you know, this is our, 11th? 12th? 12th.
Yeah.
12th. Elvis Week.
This will be our 12th Elvis Week.
Y'all, I just spent all afternoon yesterday organizing all of our little mementos because I told Heather, I was like, we need to organize these by year and put them away. And then that way, if we ever want to go back and, look at it, we'll know this was from 2015 or, this was 2020 or whatever. And it was daunting to say the least, but I got it done. I made some great use. I had a whole barrage of Graceland bags, like shopping bags, because Heather buys a billion things every time we're in Memphis. So I had enough to put each little year in its own little Graceland bag. So I don't have it in the Rubbermaid yet. Yeah. Heather's judging now. It still looks like a cyclone around here.
I'm just looking. I wish you all could see this. I should literally pan.
No, I'll be embarrassed.
I should pan the camera, but I would be embarrassed as well. But literally, we are in our bonus room upstairs. Is where we do our Facebook Lives, and it's a It's a big room.
It is.
It's a really big room with a really big closet that runs the entire length of the room. And this is kind of like our catch-all room for our Elvis stuff. And literally right now we have all of it just like laid out. And whoa.
Yeah, because I separated it.
Whoa.
I don't know if you guys have ever tried to like organize your collection of anything, but I separated ours into like books, collectibles, stuff Heather's going to part with. Yes, that's the smallest pile. Stuff we've received from you guys.
I'm only parting with it because it's usually stuff I have doubles of. I already have, you know.
Or triples or quadruples.
Or, you know, whatever. So, yeah, but I mean, it is like a plethora of stuff everywhere. It literally looks like a Elvis store threw up in here.
We could open our own Elvis gift shop right now.
I'm not even kidding.
Right now.
I could do my own little museum in this room. And I'll charge everybody like $5 a ticket and just be like, come on in.
And be like, your money is going towards more stuff.
Yes. Yeah. It's a lot, but I love it. It makes me happy. It sparks joy, as I'm sure it does for a lot of you all out there, because I know I have a lot of Elvis besties out there that you're just like me and you love Elvis items and collecting them. So it brings me joy. I love it. I love it.
Excellent.
I know.
So what else is going on, Hev?
Well, you know, I mean, not a whole lot other than just, you know, a few more announcements about some guests and stuff. So we'll talk a little bit about those. And then, yeah, since we are getting so close to the like countdown of Elvis week, you know, maybe we'll just touch again a little bit on some, you know, exciting shows and events and things that are going to be happening during Elvis week. We'll probably do maybe, I'm trying to think, maybe the week before we leave. Mm-hmm. Like maybe the Sunday before we leave for Elvis week, we'll do an actual like in-depth like itinerary and schedule and day by day and what we're going to be attending. But, you know, just thought we'd hit some of the highlights and stuff because we're getting excited. You know, I hope y'all are getting excited about Elvis week coming up. And like Holly said, never fear because we're going to be taking you along with us. Mm-hmm. We're going to be taking tons of pictures, tons of videos. You're going to be bombarded that week. So get ready.
Get ready.
It's literally going to be like 12 days of lots and lots of pictures and videos and Facebook Lives and things being posted every single day. Yeah. So
if you're an Elvis fan, you're going to love it. If you're not,
you're going to snooze us.
Yeah.
You're going to snooze our Facebook for 30 days. Because you're literally going to be like, good Lord, this is a lot, but it's super exciting. But yeah, there's already some, you know, really great guests that are going to be at Elvis Week this year. You know, we've talked about those. So Linda Thompson's going to be back. Jerry Schilling's going to be back. Larry Gatlin is coming back. Estelle Brown is coming back. Terry Blackwood. Trying to think, Peter Gralnick's going to be there this year. Super excited about that. Let's see, Charles Stone, Shirley Dew. So there's so many like guests that are returning, but there's also a lot of guests, you know, that are brand new as well. And as they get closer and closer to Elvis Week every year, they continue to announce and add guests that are going to be either, you know, at the Conversations on Elvis or one of the like Salute to Elvis shows or the Elvis on Screen show and stuff. And this week they did come out with a few more guests that are going to be attending. So Norbert Putnam is coming back.
Yay.
Wake up, Put. We all love and know Norbert Putnam. So he's going to be back. He's going to be a part of the Elvis Sessions Nashville Cats. Because, you know, he was a part of all those great sessions. Man, the stories he has, the things he heard, the things he played on, amazing. So he's going to be back. Charlie McCoy is also going to be back. And then this was an interesting one. So Milton Smith, it says he joined J.D. Sumner and the Stamps Quartet in 1977 as their pianist. He was set to join Elvis on the upcoming tour in August that never happened because Elvis passed away on the 16th, but he was set to join that tour. So, but I thought this was really interesting. He played the piano at Elvis's funeral.
Really?
Yes. Yes. So this guy, Milton Smith, was part of the Stamps, a piano player, and he played the piano at Elvis's funeral.
Okay, now listen. If they do an interview with this guy.
Wow. Yeah, he's going to be a part of Conversations on Elvis with Tom Brown.
I just need them to go start from the time you woke up that day and tell me everything that happened. Who'd you see? what went on. Like, I would love to know, daylight till dark, every single nook and cranny about that day.
Yeah, I know.
So
that's I was like, wow, that is an interesting guess.
That is.
Interesting guess.
Wow.
Because how many people can say that you were actually at Elvis's funeral? Much less played for it. And then also Roger Wiles, who is a member or was a member of the Imperials. He's going to be joining Terry Blackwood and Jim Murray, who were also members. He's going to be joining them on the conversations on Elvis. And it says, he backed Elvis, of course, back both on stage and in, the studio. So it's always cool to hear from those people.
Absolutely.
Because again, it's always interesting to hear from all the different people in Elvis's life because they all come with different perspectives, different stories, different accounts, things they remember, things they loved about Elvis. So it's always interesting to hear from them. All the different facets and stuff, when you get the girlfriends, the best friends, the mafia, the band members, the backup singers, the studio, engineers and things. Everybody has their own different, stories and memories of Elvis and things that they love. But I tell you what, the constant is always.
I was going to say, there's always a constant.
The constant is always. The running thread between all these people is just what a humble, giving, genuine Southern gentleman Elvis was.
That's everyone's account.
Everyone. And how he looked like a Greek god and smelled great. Everybody always says that as well. Even the men, all the men, are even he was one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen.
I'm telling you.
So.
He was.
And then, who am I most excited about? It finally happened, you all. I've been waiting. I've been wondering, and I know a lot of you have, because we know that this year has been a tough year for my love, Patrick Dunn. Started off rough in January with his accident, and he wasn't able to attend birthday celebration. And we've all been, hoping and praying and sending good vibes to him this year that he would recover and get better. He has, he is, and he's going to be at Elvis Week. It's only for one day. It's a one day only. But he is going to be there, and I'm so excited. I don't care if it's 1 hour. I don't care if it's 1 hour or one day. I'm just excited that he's back. He would, of course, you guys know, because Patrick loves Elvis Week.
Yes.
And he loves the fans. So if he could be there the entire time, we know he would. But he's got conflicts with his Broadway stuff.
He's a big Broadway star.
I know.
I don't know if y'all know that, but this guy's legit. He is a Broadway star.
And he's been doing Mamma Mia. And so I think they have performances that are literally kicking off right then.
I know.
So all he was able to make work was one day. But we are so excited. We can't wait to see him and see him back in his element on stage singing and performing. And he's literally going to be there the entire day. He's going to be a part of, I think, the gospel show. He's going to be a part of the new, junior, up and coming ETAs.
The After Dark.
Yeah, the Ultimates After Dark, which that can't be done without
I know, it really can't. It really, he started it. I think that was his brainchild.
Yeah, that can't be done without Patrick Dunn. So we are so excited that he is going to be there. Can't wait to hug his neck.
I was about to say, I just hope Heather gets to see him in person so she can ooh and ah over him and tell him how much she's missed him and thought about him. So
yeah,
I'm sure you'll see two people just running around that day looking for him.
I mean, he's the reason for H Squared. He came up with the moniker H Squared.
I mean, I wouldn't say that he came up with it, but he did introduce us to it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. But love that. So super excited about that. So a few more guests announced this week. So
and you never know.
Cool.
There's still a month to go. Hey, they could be throwing people right and left.
Although I tell you what, they've added quite a bit. Because last time we talked about they added Brenda Lee and some co-stars and stuff. Yeah. So I don't even know how Tom Brown's gonna pack all them into the conversations.
Talk about the busiest man during Elvis Week.
Yeah,
I think that might be Tom Brown.
Yeah. Tom Brown and Dean Z, and normally Patrick, because Patrick is always usually the online host, and he does all the online stuff, and then Dean does all the hosting of the ultimate contests and stuff, and plus his own unplugged show and stuff. So those three right there, hardworking men. Speaking of, yes, they're also doing virtual Elvis Week. I know a lot of you are wondering about that. So
they just announced it a couple weeks ago.
Announced that a couple weeks ago. So they are doing Virtual Elvis Week as well if you can't go and you're interested. But again, right here at Everything Elvis, you can tune in with Holly and I for all the like behind the scenes stuff, the fan perspective stuff. We love to take you there. And
we're like a little added bonus to, because the funny thing is we even have some besties that are there with us. Mm-hmm. But they'll still like tune in from their hotel room or something just to like, I guess, see what we're doing. It's like, of course, we can't live stream any of the shows because that's what Graceland and their virtual pass is for and does. So we don't do that. But, we'll try to record a little song here and there. Something Heather's great about always seeing like, she'll hear the first note of a song and be like, people would love this or something. So, we'll tape a little piece of an interview or conversation that we find interesting. But we always like to go back after the shows or after the conversations and kind of give, I guess you'd call it a reaction video. Mm-hmm. That's what the TikTokers call it, I guess. Yeah. Give our thoughts on it, talk a little more in depth, because it's like, even you all that are there or you all that are watching it virtually, it's like fun it's like we all get together afterwards and talk about it, like, oh my gosh, did you remember when he said this? And oh my gosh, what do you think about that? And we give our thoughts on stuff, so that's always really fun.
If you ever watch any of those crazy reality shows, it's like our tell-all.
Yes, it's our confessional. And then, of course, we like to give our opinion on stuff. And then we'll try to take you, of course, we will be probably multiple times at John Daly's. You all know how much we love and adore him. We will be at John Daly's over at the Holiday Inn, letting y'all see all of the cool merch and collectibles and auction items and things that he's got. And he always has something special for us. I swear, every year we go there, he's like, hey, come over here. Mm-hmm. And we're like, what? And it's always something amazing. So we'll definitely be there. Of course, we will be doing our very own Graceland After Dark, where we just go around the guest house, Elvis Presley Boulevard, the complex, and, let you see Graceland after dark, because it's beautiful, it's cool. Magical, it's so great, and then it's fun. We just answer questions and tell you guys about what we're doing, so that's always a bestie favorite. Y'all love that. I'm just trying to think, and then we'll take you around, show you the complex, show you where we eat, show you what we're doing, and it's just a lot of fun. So y'all make sure and hit the notification bell. If you've not liked or subscribed to this channel or our YouTube channel, go do it now, so you don't forget, and it'll notify you. Yeah. It'll just pop up and be like, Everything Elvis is live right now. And you guys can follow along with us. It's super
you definitely
fun.
Got to do it during Elvis Week, because literally it's untelling when, where, and how many times we will pop up throughout the week. So,
and sometimes people pop in too. Yeah. So it's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're working on a special pop-in guest.
Oh, no. This is not a pop-in. This is a full-on guest.
Yeah.
Our first.
Yeah. So get excited about it. We're really excited.
I know. We're not going to tell you who it is.
We don't want to say it yet.
We've got to narrow, buckle it down, because the thing of it is, with Elvis Week, everybody's so busy and they have so much to do. And it's literally like, I have an hour here, I have 30 minutes here, I have a couple hours here. And so I told Heather, I think I'm just going to have to buy a bunch of protein bars and snacks and keep them in our bestie totes, because I don't know when we're going to eat or sleep. Mm-hmm. So, we're going to be exhausted, but it's well worth it.
Yeah, but it's a super fun, almost 2 weeks. Yeah. It's almost 2 weeks of Elvis Week. But it's super fun, and, we do love taking you all along. We hear from you all time and time again, whenever because we always do, a last day recap video. And we hear from so many of you that you enjoyed it and you really felt like you were there and felt like you were a part of it and stuff.
And that's what it's all about.
That means a lot to us.
Yeah, it sure does. It really, really does.
Yeah. And speaking of Elvis Week, like I said, I'm really excited about this year. There's so many events and things that I think are going to be really, really cool and really interesting, that I'm so excited to, share our recaps with you and share our videos and pictures and things. Just a few of the highlights and stuff I think that are coming up. The ETA contest. Man, it's going to be so good this year. So many of mine and Holly's friends and our favorites are in it this year. It's going to be stiff competition. So it's going to be so great to watch and see, and to see who takes the crown this year. So super excited about the contest. This year, one of the things I'm most excited about is the recreation of That's the Way It Is.
Now, that's my favorite. That's what I'm most excited
Jay
about.
Dupuis and Dean Z. Because, well, obviously, based on our goodie bag theme this year, Holly and I love That's the Way It Is. And this year is marking the 55th anniversary of the release of that documentary. And so many great jumpsuits and songs and concert footage and things came from that documentary. And so to see two heavy hitters like Jay Dupuis and Dean Z recreate this and do this show is going to be unbelievable. Like, I'm going to have such a hard time like picking and choosing what to video.
I know.
Probably just going to video most of the whole thing.
You better video Patch It Up is all I know.
Yeah. Holly's going to be devastated if Jay doesn't do Patch It Up.
He has to. You have to.
Yeah. Super excited about that, though. And then they're doing a show called The Other Side of the Tracks, which I think is more like your obscure B-sides of like Elvis records and things. And Dwight Eisenhower is going to be doing that.
I'm telling y'all.
Along with a few others. I can't remember. But that is going to be incredible. Because, again, Dwight, amazing.
Okay, maybe I'm most excited about that. I don't know, because I, once again, am not the advanced Elvis fan like Heather is. And sometimes I'll hear a little gem that I've never heard before, or I've maybe only heard once and forgot that I heard it, and Heather will be like, I can't believe you don't know this song. Mm-hmm. So I'm really looking for it. And plus, who's going to sing it better than Dwight Eisenhower? Mm-hmm. No one.
Right? Yeah.
I am pumped about that show.
I know.
That's going to be a good one.
I was trying to look and see.
I mean, so much. There's so much goodness.
Yeah. And then, of course, hold on, let me find it. Yeah. So that's going to be the other side of the tracks is going to be Dwight, Brandon Bennett, Taylor Rodriguez, Victor Trevino Jr., and Sean Clush. That's going to be a good show.
That is going to be real good.
That's going to be a good show.
That is a great lineup.
Yeah, and then, of course, they're bringing back the gospel show with David Lee.
Listen, highlight.
That's like...
If you don't go to anything else, if you're going to Elvis Week and you don't have your ticket yet for that gospel show, you better get it.
Yeah.
You better go get it right now.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that. Heather and I always have just such a wonderful experience.
It's always so emotional and moving.
Yes.
It's like one of the shows you'll walk away remembering the most.
Yes.
Like from Elvis Week, and you will literally you will feel like you literally were taken to church and got some Jesus, which we all need. Especially in this world, in these times, we all need as much Jesus and gospel as we can get. But yeah, it's such a great, and those guys do such a phenomenal job of
David Lee's the perfect host for that.
Yeah, and his
always comes up with an amazing concept.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that one always a favorite as well. Mm-hmm. And then so many other great shows this year. I'm super excited about the Conversations.
Yes.
Because those are, again, always so good. And Tom Brown does such a phenomenal job with the conversations, with asking just the right questions and pulling the stories and the information out of the guests or bringing them back on track. Because sometimes, you got to do that. But a lot of guests, I was literally just looking here a second ago. Let me see if I can find it again. Because I was like, this might be the most jam-packed conversations on Elvis I've ever seen. I'm sure Tom Brown is like, how am I going to do this?
It's going to be 6 hours long, probably.
Literally. I mean, it's always 3 hours.
I know, it is long.
And literally, it's always up till the last minute.
Yes.
But listen to this. So this is the Conversations on Elvis this year. Jerry Schilling, Tony Orlando, Brenda Lee, Peter Gralnick, Sandy Coelho, Jim Murray, Terry Blackwood, Milton Smith, and Roger Wiles. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
Who am I excited about? Tony Orlando. Love it.
Yeah. But yeah, excited about that. They're also doing the Conversations on the Colonel this year.
That's going to be interesting.
Which I cannot wait.
Yes.
To hear from Peter Gralnick because, not only did he write those definitive books and now he's coming out with his new book all about the Colonel, but he was a personal friend of the Colonel. So I cannot wait because, as we all say, definitely Colonel...
Divisive.
Priscilla and Colonel, the two most divisive people in Elvis's life. Fans either love him or they hate him. Everybody has their sides. Everybody has their reasons and stuff, And Colonel just such a,
He's still such a mystery.
Yeah, such a mysterious, evil figure.
So I want to get to the nitty gritty. I need the drama.
Yeah, so I really want to know and learn more and understand more. So that's gonna be exciting. And a lot of this, year is kind of around the whole Colonel and everything. Yeah. Which is interesting because of course, we had the Baz Luhrmann movie a few years ago, and that really kind of took, the perspective inside of the Colonel and Elvis and Colonel's relationship and everything. But this year, we've got Peter Grolnick coming. We've got his new book coming out. They're doing the whole conversations on the Colonel. They're also, Angie Marchese and her team are putting together a whole exhibit.
Oh, wow.
A brand new exhibit about the Colonel. And I don't think that it's debuting until Elvis Week.
Oh, wow.
So again, just to see, because they apparently acquired a lot of his estate items and stuff when, years ago when they got sold or whatever. So to see those items and stuff, that's going to be really cool. So that's going to be an exciting event.
Yeah.
Of course, the Elvis on the big screen show is always incredible. That last year, I might go back and, did I do a video of that or did we just have a Facebook Live?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm going to go back and try to find that and repost that before Elvis Week, hopefully, because that was one of the best moments ever at any Elvis Week was when Estelle Brown and Larry Gatlin
highlight of the week,
all of them gathered around the piano and sang. It was so good, y'all. It was like a must see. It was like a must see.
Yeah.
But yeah, so many exciting things and events coming up for Elvis Week. So we're gearing up. We hope you are as well. We hope you'll join us this week. Wherever you are and however you can.
Yeah. Let's look at some comments. Y'all commenting it up. I'm telling you. Oh, let me see. I'll do a couple. Junior, hello. I hope you're still on here. We miss you too. We're doing great. He's asking about Dad. Dad's doing great. He's actually here in Nashville with us, right down the hallway here. So he's having a busy week. We've kept him busy working.
Bless his heart.
Vula wants to know if she can get a discount to your museum. Vula, you can get in free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Carrie says, Heather, if you've got doubles of Elvis items, you can give them to Holly if I don't have it. Well, we kind of just share in the collectibles. We rarely buy, unless it's just something like a T-shirt or something.
Yeah.
We rarely buy the same thing because I just admire Heather's collection. Yeah. I just go and look, and I'm the one that kind of helps her design and put it up. I'm literally this close to buying her another bookshelf because she needs it to put up more of her stuff.
But a lot of stuff we have doubles of. Yeah. And Holly will buy or I'll buy Holly or whatever, especially she said clothing. We have a lot of jewelry. We have a lot of mugs and cups and, things like that. Most of the double stuff that I got rid of were books.
Yeah.
Most of what I got rid of were books or posters that I had multiple copies of, or, newspapers that I had multiple copies of.
Yeah.
Or multiple keychains or, or magnets or buttons. Mostly that's what it is. But no, Holly has a lot as well. Just not like me.
Hi, Deb. She says hello. TCB, back to you, Joan from Washington. Somebody, I lost it. Somebody was watching from Sweden.
Ooh.
I'm like, wow. Christine, hello from London. Good to see you. Shelley. Yes, I did. She's saying, did we see the Emilio and Cody are doing a 68 Comeback special show? Yes, we did. We'd love to see it, but we're going to still be in Memphis.
Yeah.
We'll still be in Memphis. Cindy, happy Sunday. Angelique, hello to you. David, David loves the new website. Thank you. Y'all, speaking of David, y'all know our friend David. He sent me the cutest message today. It's so cute, and I've got to find this picture to show you guys. He has a fan club, too, called Elvis is King Fan Club, and it's overseas in the UK, and they are doing the cutest thing this year. I loved it, and I'm gonna keep an eye out for it. They have created, I think he said Allison, she must be a little member, has made a little outfit for this bear. They're calling him Ready Teddy.
Aww.
And he's gonna fly over with another member that's attending Elvis Week, and they're gonna take him around and take pictures, and he's gonna end up on Elvis's grave in the meditation garden. I'm assuming for the vigil. I don't know.
Aww.
So that's gonna be so cute. But let me show y'all this little picture. It is adorable. This little bear. I thought he was so cute. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see it. It was so cute. Look at his little outfit. Look at that. Can't see it from my life. Look at that little outfit. How cute is that?
Aww.
Isn't that adorable? Ready Teddy. So he's coming all the way across the ocean just to come to Memphis.
We'll try to get a picture of him.
We should get a picture with him. That'd be cute.
Oh, that would be cute.
That'd be real cute.
That would be cute.
So thank you for that. I'll be keeping an eye out for Ready Teddy.
Yeah.
Tisa said she's already getting excited. You know we're going to meet up, Tisa. You know we're going to find you. You'll find us. Just look for the crazy people running around. That's us. Mm-hmm. Joan's so happy Patrick's back. Yes, I know.
Oh, I love that, Joan. She said, I'd rather watch you ladies and your videos because y'all get so excited. We do.
We do. Linda's going to the Illinois Elvis Festival. She said Tom Brown will be there. I don't know that they could do a festival without Tom Brown.
Tell Tom we said hey.
Yeah, tell him we said hello. But yeah, he's just an integral part. Pamela, you're so welcome. We love doing it for you guys. It's so sweet. Let's see.
I love it. Jane says, no way I stalk this page. Thank you, Jane. Thank you so much.
We appreciate that.
That's also a great idea, Jane. She's like, we should take some peanut butter and jelly and just make fast sandwiches. It's a good idea.
I could just like make us up 3 or 4 of the morning and put them in the bestie totes.
Vula, thank you for that. And yes, we are. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that because I feel like that we haven't really touched on that. And again, so many of you, like Vula, have been an Elvis bestie with us and Everything Elvis for a long time now. But a lot of you are new and haven't. And every single Elvis week, we gain so many more of you Elvis besties out there. But she's saying, are you ladies going to do the scavenger hunt this year?
Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are. And we picked out, we were actually yesterday picking out some items because we gather up stuff year round. Like anytime we're at a festival or Elvis Week or Memphis or somewhere that's got something Elvis, if we see something cute, we'll pick it up and be like, oh, we'll do that for the scavenger hunt. So if you have no idea, I'll give you a briefing on it. So while Heather and I are at Elvis Week, we do posts. We do question and answers. We do little giveaways here and there for our besties. And they're easy. I mean, it'll be like, answer this question or what happened here on this video or whatever. So anyway, for those of you that want to follow along, we will put clues, answers to questions. We do about a 10 to 15 question scavenger hunt. And we send it out to everybody at the end of Elvis Week. And all it is questions from either a post, a live we did, something we recorded, something we said. And then you all just fill it out. It's free. There's nothing to it. The only thing is you do have to give us your email address because that's how we email it to you because I don't trust Facebook because they will scam you and people like try to act like they're our page and try to get information. We will never do that. We will never ask you for your address or anything in a comment or whatever. I would always either email you or private message you. So it is our scavenger hunt. Like in the past, we've done like, what was the 4th song Dean Z sang at his Unplugged show? Well, if you've watched the video, you already know. And we'll give you hints. Mm-hmm. We'll be like, oh, you should have watched this video closely for a clue. It's easy. But if you just follow us that week and watch all the posts and videos and lives, you'll already know all the answers. It's just fun things like that. Or like, what did Holly eat for lunch on Wednesday? This year it'll probably be a protein bar. But anyway, so it's just fun stuff like that. Just for all those that want to, follow along. And like I say, all you got to do is go to our new website, which I might have it up. Let me see if I can post it up here. I think I have it on here. It's tcbforelvis.com. That's our new website. And all you got to do is go there. There's a contact page. Just submit it. I think it says like submit to the newsletter. We don't really do a newsletter. We might eventually, if we ever get the time, do that. But here's the website. TCB, the number 4, Elvis.com. Just go there, send us your email, and then after Elvis Week, I just send out an email blast to everybody's email that I have, and it's got your scavenger hunt questions. You just email them back to me. We literally put everybody's names, everybody that filled it out and answered correctly. We put their names in a big old bag, and about a month later, we'll draw out the winner, and you get a fun prize pack. And this year it's going to be good. I'm going to try to get it together ahead of time so we can put a picture of it up. But in the past, it's been everything. It's been like duffel bags, T-shirts, mugs, posters. I mean, you name it. So it's just something fun we like to do to give back to you guys. It's so much fun.
And then also, we'll be doing some daily giveaways.
I don't know about every day, but
we'll definitely pick out, several days throughout, like the, week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever. And we'll do like a little daily giveaway.
Just something fun.
Yeah, just something fun for you all, something interactive, just a little daily giveaway. And, another way to send a little something from Memphis and bring a little something to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so that'll be cool. Let's see.
Penny said sometimes she watches our videos twice. You're so sweet. You're like me. Sometimes if I like a video, I'll just rewatch it 2 or 3 times.
Yes.
It's so much fun. Oh, greetings from Argentina. Well, hello.
Everybody says they love the scavenger hunt. It's so fun.
It is fun.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we have the best time coming up with the questions and stuff. It's always hilarious.
Oh, I love that. Barbara says she saw Patrick at Graceland last week at the 4th of July weekend. He sang Walking in Memphis. He was just fabulous. Isn't he?
That's
one of my favorite songs for him to do.
Yeah, I think that's his signature song now.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yep. Oh, thank you, Angelique and Linda, for the stars. That is much, much appreciated.
Jill's asking how do we...
Eva, thank you.
Jill was asking how do we manage the hot weather during Elvis Week. I'll tell you, we don't.
Fans.
Heather got us these little mini fans, but I've already lost my
souvenir
cord.
cup full of something to drink.
We keep that souvenir cup full, daylight till dark, of like something cold to drink. One of our besties sent us these cute little like Elvis neckerchiefs that you put in the freezer and then you put them around your neck. I'm gonna bust mine out this year. Mm-hmm. I've got it in the freezer right now. But that's I'm telling you, there's just no way to beat the heat, honestly.
I mean, luckily, all the events, for the most part, are inside. All the shows, and the events and things, and of course the museum is enclosed and stuff. So, it's just kind of walking from place to place.
The hardest is going from the guest house to the complex, because we usually just walk there, and it's not far. Yeah. But in the heat, it feels like it's 10 miles.
And then standing out in the candlelight visual line, depending upon how long it is. But, luckily it kind of starts later in the late afternoon. So, it's a little bit cooler and the sun has gone down and they have water stations and stuff set up. Yeah. So, hopefully it won't be too hot and humid this year. And,
and like I say, and if y'all have, we're going to try to answer questions, as best we can all the time on the lives, but we do have our new website, and it does have a news page. It's kind of like a blog, but I've just named it news. And anytime something comes up, we will try to post on there. Like I say, Heather's going to be doing our itinerary. I'll try to post it on there for you guys. That way you can go if you want to and look and see like what we'll be doing that day, because we try to give you all a heads up of like, oh, we'll be live in an hour, or, oh, we'll be filming this or whatever. But it's just we're just running so much. Sometimes it's literally just like, let's do a live right now, go. And you have to know. So at least, though, if you kind of have an itinerary of knowing where we're at and what shows we're going to be attending, you'll know like, oh, I bet they go live after this, or I bet they'll, record something from this. So that's a way to go. So always check back with the website. That's why we made it, so it could just be a hub of information for you guys, not only for where we're traveling and what we're doing. Like I say, there's always the contact page. You can always contact us with questions. And don't forget the most fun thing, the shop page. We have all new merchandise and stuff. I'm going to talk about that for a little bit. Thank you so much. Last week, we dedicated our entire live to our new 2025 goodie boxes. If you're an OG bestie, you know all about these. If you're new, go check out last week's live. I do have a video I am going to be posting. I think Heather still got it on her phone. She did a really condensed, like 10-minute video that I'm going to post on YouTube, and I'll probably post it on here as well. If you just want to see what all's in it and what all it entails and what all it is, if you have no idea. We did a pretty in-depth live last week. It was about an hour and a half. So if you don't want to trek through an hour and a half's worth of stuff, I will post this video. I'll have it on later today. It's like I say, it's just a 10-minute video of Heather showing you everything that's in it. The response has been overwhelming.
Wow.
We cannot believe all the orders that we've got. I have already started making stuff. I have spent the last 2 days making bracelets, and guess what? They're sold out. Sold out already.
The bracelets.
Just the bracelets. See, the
bracelets.
It's called, we were calling it the Soul of Elvis bracelet. We talked about it last week. Mm-hmm. It's our little collection. You know, we're doing our collection of bracelets. We have 4. This is number 2. Mm-hmm. We're leading up to the 50th anniversary. So for the next couple of years, we already have 2 out. There's one from last year that you can still order. There's this one, but I had to put this one sold out because I've got to get more supplies. I'm running low because I'm trying to get everybody that ordered individual items. I'm trying to get them out to you before we head off to Elvis Week. So be on the lookout. Now, the goodie boxes, you all know, that's a pre-order. If you want to, we still have them, although they are dwindling because there's only so many we can do because there's only so much I bought for each goodie box. So they're dwindling, but if you want to get one, they are still available. Just go to the website. It's all explained there. We do U.S. and international. If you have any questions, I know the shipping on international is a little strange and much. If you have any questions, just shoot us a message. Shoot us an email. I'll be happy to answer it and tell you anything we can about it. So do you have anything to say about all that?
About what?
The goodie boxes. And
yeah. I mean, well, were we going to just like show some things real quickly?
Do y'all want to see? I don't know. Do y'all want to see some stuff?
Well,
did you tune in last week?
I was just going to say thank you. Holy cow. Holy cow. Like I said, Holly and I, you know, since we've been doing these goodie bags / goodie boxes the past several years, we get, you know, so excited, like creating and making and, you know, coming up with all the ideas and the themes and the things for you guys. But then we always get so excited yet nervous when we unveil them, you know, that are you all going to like them? Are you going to think they're as cool as we think they are? And all that good stuff. And we were just blown away by the response.
Yeah.
By the orders, by how excited you all were about the items. Like, I got so many, like, private messages that I went through, and that was just so sweet and like heartwarming. So many private messages that I went through of, you know, you guys saying how much you loved the shirt and how much you loved the candles and the tote bags and what great ideas and how excited you were to get the goodie boxes and how much you appreciate Holly and I for doing them. So yeah, truly, truly blessed. And that's all because of you all. And we can't thank you enough for that. And yeah, we were literally like blown away. We were like, because it's just been a week, and we were like, oh my gosh. And then Holly this morning came to me and she was like, well, the bracelets sold out. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah. She's like, I got so many just individual orders and extra orders on like the bracelets alone. She's like, I've got to now go back and get more supplies, and now stuff's on back order, and I'm having to wait, you know, for the like suppliers to get the particular beads that we chose and we picked out, and like, you know, get them shipped and in and then make them. So I was like, wow, you know, so we're not sold out of the goodie boxes yet, but I tell you what, it's getting close.
I think we will be by Elvis Week.
Ooh,
I think we will
definitely. I mean, I thought like, okay, I'm sure, you know, like we're going to sell like a few this week, and then we'll, you know, have quite a few left leading up to Elvis Week. But I think we're definitely going to be sold out by Elvis Week, like before Elvis Week.
Yeah. So if you have no idea what we're talking about, go to the website. Check out the shop page. Also, I'll have this video for Heather that Heather did for us because she's a lot more concise than me, because y'all know me. I'll get off on a tangent and you'll be like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
The reason that we can only like, you know, we have to kind of limit them. And the reason we have to kind of limit them and we can only do so many is because literally these are like created, made, manufactured, put together, boxed, shipped out by just the two of us. Just the two of us. So we literally have to, you know, of course, like we always tell you, a lot of the items we make, craft, create, whatever, but then some of the items we have to get while we're in Memphis, like at Elvis Week. Like, we can only pick them up there during Elvis Week, you know, depending upon what goodie box you chose and what items you chose. And then, when we get back from an exhausting because it's exhausting. It's exhilarating, but Elvis week is exhausting.
Yes.
And exhausting like 2 weeks of Elvis week. Then we got to kind of catch up on work and life and dad and everything, and then start making all the items and then putting them in the boxes and getting them shipped out. So it is a lot of work for these 2 little girls. So
that's our side hustle.
Yeah, it is. And we love it. We have so much fun and we laugh and we have like beads and bags and shirts strung out everywhere. But yeah, it is a process. So we do have to kind of, put a little like limit on them and stuff. Yeah. But this year we are going to try our best to accommodate as many of you as we can. So we are going to try to not cut the orders, like sell out. We're going to try to not post sell out on these unless we absolutely have to.
Yeah.
But it's getting close already.
Well, the bracelets, because I had a ton of people that are actually going to Elvis Week that wanted their bracelet and stuff before Elvis Week.
Yeah.
So I've got to get those out.
Yeah.
So you guys we'll all have matching bracelets.
Yeah.
And Elvis Week, and like the bestie totes and some of the crossbodies that we're doing individually. I want you guys to have that, so we'll all be matchy. Yeah. Matchy besties at Elvis Week.
I know like some of you were asking, and I know I even got some messages this week of some of you that said, I didn't get a tune in last week. Like I'm going to go back and watch the video and, that kind of stuff, or go to the website. And again, that is your best bet. Literally go to the website. It's our new TCB4Elvis.com, TCB4Elvis.com. Go there, look at our shop page. Everything is laid out, pictures, detailed descriptions, sizing information, all of that good stuff. I know a lot of you also were asking in some comments I replied to last week as well about the bracelets, because this year we're offering them, because we listen also to things that you guys say each year about items, things you want or things you'd like to see. There's an average and a large available in the bracelet, depending upon which you like. I know a lot of you were asking what I was wearing last week, because I wore the bracelets last week. I always just do the average, which I think is like a 7.5.
It is.
And then the large I think is an 8.
And they're stretchy. So they're super stretchy. Yeah. So don't worry about that.
But also some of you were saying you didn't get a tune in last week. You're going to go back and watch the video. And like Holly said, it was a very in-depth long video. So I think I replied to some of you that we would show some of the items this week so you could see them again, because it's always different looking at them on a computer screen, like when you go to our website, than seeing them in person. So again, just a quick synopsis. We basically did only 2 goodie boxes this year. So you've got your Everything Elvis, and then you got your Graceland. Your Everything Elvis will be mine and Holly's t-shirt, and then you choose between the souvenir tumbler,
I'll hold that,
which looks just like this year. Or you choose whatever the Elvis Week coffee mug will be this year.
Which we don't know yet.
So we don't know yet. We have an idea, and I think Holly created on the website what we think it's going to look like, and I'm pretty sure that's the logo they're going to use. So pretty sure that's what it's going to look like. But you choose between that, and then we have the Graceland goodie box, which on that one, you choose the Elvis Week t-shirt. So the Graceland t-shirt they're designing for Elvis Week, or our Elvis of Era tote, which thank you all. Man, people have gone nuts over that.
They do love it.
I'm so happy that we offered the totes separately, because y'all are loving the totes, and we've gotten so many orders on those individually as well, because a lot of y'all did like the goodie boxes, but you're like, oh well, my mom needs this tote bag, or my best friend needs this tote bag, or whatever.
This crossbody.
So those are the 2 options, both $100 plus shipping. We didn't go up on the price of the actual goodie boxes. And then international and US, you just go on there and figure out, it's like a standard $11 shipping for the US. But then international, you have to plug everything in, and then it's going to calculate the best rate that it can for that. And if you have any problems or issues, just email Holly or message us on the website. I know several of you have done that, and she can work you up an invoice based on what you want and send it to you and kind of tell you what it's going to be with the shipping, and then you can pay that way. Also, I wanted to let you know, because again, I'm trying to think of all these like questions and comments and things that I got. Also, on the website, you can go pay through PayPal. You can pay credit card. You can pay
Google Pay, Apple Pay,
Venmo,
whatever.
Cash App, whatever. But if you are more confident and comfortable in paying with a check or a money order, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
Our address on the website is our address.
It's on the contact page.
It's on the contact page.
And I've had several this week. That's what made me think about it. Several of the OGs, because we do this every year, have already sent their money order or their check. And literally all you got to do is send me what you want, the sizes, everything, your address, and all that, and I'll ship it right out to you. That is also for U.S. only.
Yes. Yes.
So, but yeah, you can just send it, and I'll get it in the mail, and I'll always try to also, as soon as I get it in the mail, email you saying, hey, I got your stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. And also, please, because I just want to make sure, because we want to make sure that you guys get the items, and because I know that postage and the post office is crazy anyway.
Yes.
With, how they like send things to the wrong place, or they leave it at the wrong doorstep, or something happens. Just please, whenever you are putting in your address and your information, please make sure it's correct.
Yes.
Down to like the zip code, because that's very important, especially if you're ordering our t-shirt like individually. Like I know a lot of you are doing like maybe the Graceland goodie box, but then you're getting mine and Holly's t-shirt separately. That goes through a third party. So make sure your address is correct.
Yes.
Just a little side note. Okay, so here's just a few of the items. And again, you can go to the website. So there's the souvenir cup. This is our t-shirt for this year. So again, it's themed around. That's the way it is. So it kind of is a little riff off of the DVD cover. That's the way it is. But our theme is, that's the way it was. That's the way it is. That's the way it will be. And you've got all those fantastic 12 song titles from the original That's the Way It Is album. Yeah, she's going to point that one out for sure. But all those great song titles that we love. I love this color.
I do.
This color is phenomenal.
You're doing great on the visual.
Look at this.
Great.
So there it is. Elvis, huge. So everybody's going to see you coming and know you support Elvis. And then
this is the one Heather and I are going to rock different bags, because I think this one's my favorite and the crossbody's hers. This is what I'll be rocking out at Elvis Week. It's our official Elvis Bestie tote with all fun-filled, special meaning, significant charms. I'm going to call them charms, even though they're not a charm. Yeah, they're like little special things. So that's our tote bag.
Yeah.
Heather.
And it zips. And it has handles.
Yes.
Durable canvas. All those great logos that are so symbolic to Elvis. And then look at our crossbody.
Cute.
It's in my Elvis era. In my Elvis era crossbody with all the different eras of Elvis. Decades of Elvis. Yeah. With that little matching cosmetic bag. So absolutely perfect.
That's what Heather will be rocking out.
Yes. So just look for that. You'll see me coming.
And of course the bracelet, I've already talked about it. That will be included in both.
And then Holly and I each designed our own candles this year, themed and scents and all of that good stuff that we're super excited about. So you've got the Bridge Over Troubled Water candle. Amazing.
Love it.
Amazing. And then you've got the Patch It Up.
Patch it up, baby. I love it.
Yeah. So
go and tell you, listen, we're just giving a brief
little
overview.
Highlights of a few
highlights. If you want to know in depth, like scent notes, sizing, smell, all this, it's all on the website.
Yeah.
We just wanted to hit it again because, I know a lot of y'all can't tune in every week, but we want to give you the opportunity because it's always the saddest when we're at Elvis Week and somebody's like, I just found the page, or I just heard about the goodie box, and then we're like, sorry, we're sold out.
Yes.
So
yeah,
that always breaks my heart. So I want all of y'all to get all your stuff that you want and need. And hey, Christmas in July. Christmas, 6 months away. Yeah. And for the Elvis bestie in your life, you could get one box and then give out presents to 4 or 5 different people.
Absolutely. So that's kind of just a little quick overview.
Yeah, and each week we'll try to touch on it just to remind you guys, because I know sometimes you got to save up for stuff, or you're like, I'm going to go order that, and then you forget it if you're like me, and then I'll be like, oh my God, I get a reminder, and then I'm like, oh, I got to go right now and order it. So that's just that.
Yes.
Any more comments? I was going to see if anybody's had any questions.
I know. I was trying to look. Let me refresh it.
Yes.
Go to the newest. Everybody says they love the crossbody. They love the t-shirt.
Thank y'all. That's so cute. I appreciate it. Debbie's saying that she mailed some Elvis stuff to Ireland and it was $45. I'm going to tell you what, I
Plus
know.
15.
It's crazy. The shipping is just crazy. I don't know what's going on with the post office, but it's craziness around here.
Yes. Yes. Thank you for that, Debbie. She's saying she was told that was the logo for the shirts, and her shirts are on their way. Her Elvis Week shirts. Yeah,
that's exciting.
It's a cool logo.
I know somebody was asking if we are in with Graceland with this, or if they get a cut. No, we just go and pay full price. We just go and buy it. We literally just go to the gift shop, pick y'all out a T-shirt, pick y'all out a mug or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
we pay full price.
We pay full. Yeah. We're just doing it because a lot of y'all can't get to Memphis.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I feel like their shipping is a little higher than it should be. So yes, we just do that for you guys, and we look hilarious in the gift shops buying up all these T-shirts and mugs. It's really funny. But I know. So yeah, we're not affiliated with them in any way.
Yes.
This is our own Everything Elvis side hustle.
Yes. Yeah, this is just us. Yeah, we in no way are associated with Graceland or EPE.
No.
We're just
trying to side hustle.
Our own creative ideas and things, and like I said, our own little bestie community here, and we're always trying to come up with fun and new and exciting things to do and share with y'all.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I know Pam. She says I'm still trying to decide which goodie box that she wants.
They're hard. It's hard.
It is hard. It is hard this year. And that's one of the things we tried to do is we tried to kind of make them as different as we could. Mm-hmm. So again, you have more options, more goodness, more Elvis goodness. Try to make them as unique, because I know a lot of you every year you get both of them.
Yeah.
Because you want whatever. So we tried to make as different as we could, and then tried to offer as many of the items on their own as we could.
Yeah.
So that way, if you want to get our goodie box, but then order Graceland's T-shirt through them, or vice versa, get our Graceland box with that shirt and then order our T-shirt separately. So,
yeah.
Thank you all so much. Y'all are the sweetest. Everybody's saying that they just think we knocked it out of the park this year on the goodie boxes. Yes, Deborah. Yes. She says, will you have more bracelets? We will. It's just, as Holly said, because we have so many orders on the goodie boxes right now, and then so many individual orders on the bracelets. And as she said, if it's an individual order, we are trying to get those out now.
Mm-hmm. Before
Elvis Week. So just stay tuned on the website. Whenever Holly takes the sold out sign off, or, just stay tuned here, because we'll also let you know. But yes, we will definitely have more, and certainly as the year goes on.
Yeah.
So, if you are looking at it for maybe a Christmas gift or a birthday gift later in the year, or, you just really want one, they will be back.
Yes. I just wanted to put them on hold to make sure I can get all of these in and out before Elvis Week, because I don't want someone to order one hoping it's going to get to Elvis Week. Now, if you've already ordered your bracelet, you'll have it before Elvis Week. Mm-hmm. If you put the order in last week, it's on its way here in the next few days as soon as I can get them done. But I didn't want someone to order something and it not arrive there and then them be sad and not have it for Elvis Week. That's why we had to put it sold out. So I will try to maybe switch the button and make it a pre-order. So if you want to go today or tomorrow and pre-order it, that just means you're next in line to get it as soon as I can get the beads in and stuff and get them done. You absolutely can do that. So never fear. If you ordered last week, whatever you ordered, it will be here before Elvis Week. Because we have a lot of besties coming to Elvis Week that are going to be rocking out some stuff. And I love that. So it's always the funnest, it's the funnest. It's always the most fun when I see somebody and we chink our bracelets together, or now we can do a bestie tote or something. That'll be so fun.
Okay, and it did have a couple of people asking. I know Bev was one of them. She says she just picked out and chose her goodie box. Will it come before Elvis Week? Unfortunately, no. Once again, because the goodie boxes include certain items that can only be bought during Elvis Week and be bought in Memphis. Holly and I literally have to get those items, like the souvenir cups, the T-shirts, the mugs, if you choose that, the candlelight little
paper
copy.
Memorabilia.
Yeah, the little candlelight copy. We have to get all of that there. So That's why the goodie boxes do not go out till after Elvis week. And it's usually around like the second week of September is what we try to aim for to get all of them out.
Yeah.
So just, yeah.
And like I say, it's going to go in the order you pre-ordered. So like I'm literally going from whoever was first. That's what we'll try to work on and ship out till we get to the last. But yeah, they are a pre-order only because we have to get the
we have to
majority of stuff in Memphis. So
yeah.
What else? I'm trying to think.
Norma's asking if the blue candle comes with a lid.
It's going to come with a really special dust cover that possibly will have a beautiful silhouette on it. Yeah, they're different. They're different candle jars, and we wanted to make them different. So we'll have a beautiful dust cover. The other has a bamboo lid. Yeah, super fun.
I know. So exciting.
Yeah.
So excited. So excited about the goodie boxes. So excited about Elvis Week. So sad that we're missing the Las Vegas.
I can't believe you're bringing it up.
So sad. Well, I saw some people commenting, and somebody, I can't remember who it was, so comment again, but as I was scrolling through all the comments, somebody was saying that they are there. And they're getting ready to watch an afternoon show.
Tell everyone we said hello.
Yes. Like, I know a lot of you probably been seeing, because so many of you out there, like Holly and I, and you are always looking for Elvis stuff on your Facebook. You are, friends with a lot of, like, people and different fan clubs and all that good stuff. But, yeah, this week has been an incredible week for, like, Elvis tribute artists and stuff, because some of our favorites are in Las Vegas, and they are at the Westgate Hotel, formerly the Hilton, formerly the International Hotel, where Elvis opened and performed and did his little stint and residency. They're doing a tribute festival this week, and the Images of the King contest, and it's Dwight Eisenhower and Jay Dupuis and Gordon Hendricks, amongst some others. But I've been watching some videos that people have been posting, some that have been on like Gordon and Dwight and them social media, and they are crushing it.
Stellar.
It is. Holly and I tried so hard to make that work, and so hard to be able to get to do that and go to Vegas, because as soon as we saw and heard about it, we were like, this is going to be like magical.
Yeah.
And
epic.
Holly and I have been wanting to go back to Vegas. We've been trying to go back to Vegas. We've been wanting to, tour the Westgate and do the whole behind the scenes where you get to go like in Elvis's dressing room and where he walked and all of that good stuff. So we were so bummed that we didn't get to go. But huge kudos and shout out to all of them. I know that this is Gordon's first time doing that, and he was so excited, but we're so proud for them to get this opportunity. I know it means a lot to those guys. They worked so hard, to pay honor and tribute to Elvis and to bring his music and, concerts and recreations and things to, whole new audiences or just fans like us that love it and maybe never got to see Elvis, but for one moment, it's like they're bringing a little bit of that like magic and how it was and how it could have been, so.
I hope it's so successful this year that they bring it back next year. And
I can't imagine. I can't imagine they wouldn't.
I almost was looking more forward to it than Elvis Week. Like, it wasn't right up there with Elvis Week for me. Because they have so many fun things.
Definitely.
Like, there's so many great themed shows. I mean, Dwight's doing a show, y'all, like a pretend that Elvis never died, and that he does a 10-year comeback special in, like, I want to say 87 or I can't remember that. But the concept is, what would it be like to hear Elvis sing some contemporary songs that came out after his death? And if anybody can bring that to life, it is Dwight Eisenhower.
Oh my gosh, I love this. So Laura, it was you. She says, I'm here now. I will be going to Las Vegas Elvis Festival. Oh, Laura, I'm so jealous.
I am too.
And please, seriously, if you see Dwight and Gordon and Jay, please tell them that Holly and Heather said hello. We love those guys. We love what they do. And again, we're so proud of them and so excited for them. And thank you, Deb. She says that Gordon is going to be there next year too. So I guess they're doing it again.
Oh my goodness. Well, Heather, we need to get our Elvis piggy bank. I'm telling y'all, I think I'm going to get an Elvis themed piggy bank and put it back there. And like each week we'll be like,
Literally.
What were we able to save this week for it?
Yeah. So, once again, if you want to place an order for a goodie box, please, that money will go to Heather and Holly going to Las Vegas to see this. But no, so excited about that. To get to see these guys. I can't even imagine, how they're feeling, like being on the actual stage that Elvis stood on and performed on. Like, that's got to be like the highlight of your career as an Elvis tribute artist. That's got to be like, okay, I've done it all now. I've done and seen it all. So that's amazing and awesome. And, just goes again, right in line with all the theme of this year, if that's the way it is and all that good stuff. Yeah. It's been a good year.
Yeah.
It's been a good year so far, and it's only going to get better. There's so much more to come with Elvis Week on the way. And then speaking of, just a quick little side note, because I was going to talk about this the other week, because, we've been talking about Vegas a lot.
Yeah.
And we talked about it here a few weeks ago. We did the whole thing about, Vegas and stuff. But Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton announced here a couple weeks ago that she's going to be doing a Vegas residency. I think this is her first ever.
Yeah, and it's only 2 weeks.
Yeah, and she's doing a little Vegas residency. And no, Holly and I did not get tickets. Yes, we wish we could have, but holy cow, that was too rich for our blood. But kudos to Dolly, because literally I think tickets for all shows sold out within under an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Under an hour.
Yeah.
But again, it's just cool. Without Elvis, all these people wouldn't be able to go to Vegas and do these residencies and do these shows and it be so successful. He really put Vegas on the map and put this whole residency on the map. So all these people are just, continuing his legacy in that way and following in his footsteps. But I thought that was really cool to see Dolly doing that, and especially, at her age and everything. So.
Yeah, and speaking of Dolly, we do have a fun-filled thing for you guys on August 3rd. That's a Sunday.
Right before we leave for Vegas.
Instead of our normal live, we're actually going to see Dolly's brand new Broadway show. It is debuting here in Nashville. We got tickets. We're going to go see it and then give a live reaction afterwards. Hopefully, we'll be able to record a couple of things here and there from it. I know we can't live stream it, but hopefully we'll be able to record a song or two, and then we're going to come on live after that and tell you guys all about it. So that's going to be really, really fun that Sunday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, guys,
I know.
We've been on here
forever.
Yeah, forever. But again, thank you so much.
Yes.
Literally, for all the love, all the support, everything that you all give Holly and I, and all that you do for us. It means so much. We greatly appreciate it. But we're getting close. I know I saw Tisa on here earlier. She had the countdown. It was like 26 days and some odd hours and minutes. So Elvis Week is quickly approaching. So stay excited, get geared up, go visit the website, check it out, check out the goodie boxes, get your order in now, and thank you.
Yes. We will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.